Hey, welcome to Borsellino Carpentry. So in today's video, I'm just going to be showing how I clean a paintbrush. Very simple to do. I generally do this outside, and I don't like to dump the paint down the drain, so I'm going to show you my little trick here. So I've just got an old coffee jar here filled with water, and all I'm going to do is stick my paintbrush in it, and I'm just going to push it down, repeatedly jam it in there, and you'll see the brush is already getting pretty clean. Now, why I said I like to do this outside, as you can see it's spilled right here, but this is just subfloor. This is all getting covered, so I'm not concerned about making a mess here. Alright, so you can see there's still some paint stuck on there, and what I'll do is I'll just, with my hands, I'll get them wet, and I'll kind of rub that a little bit, try to get as much of that off as I can. You can also use a wire brush or those paint combs to do this. I don't know if I even have one of those with me here. Give it another shake. I normally have a bigger wire brush than this, but this is the only one I seem to have with me today. So now I just use the wire brush to kind of get off any paint that's dried on there a little bit. Stick it back in my paint bucket for a minute. I'm gonna go dump this and get some fresh water. Alright, I got some clean water here. I'm just gonna do the same exact thing I did already. And what I like about doing it this way is it helps when you push that bristle down, all the bristles down, it helps get the water up in there and help agitate it and get it out versus just like running it through. Now, if you had a garden hose, you could spray it in to get some of the, try to get some water worked in there too, or if you have a slop sink, I don't have a slop sink here, so I don't have this option, but you can hold it upside down and squirt water inside. So this is what I've got to work with here. And already that's looking pretty clean. Do the same thing. I'm gonna dump that out, get one more batch of clean water. I'm gonna repeat that procedure one more time. And you can see this time the water's almost clear. I'm not gonna get off this. Do this one last time. So basically I'm just gonna keep rinsing it until the water is pretty much clean, or clear, whatever. I think we're good. And then I would dump this outside again, but I'm just gonna dump it in here so I don't have to go back outside. And then I'm gonna take the brush between my hands, give it a shake. And that gets all the bristles out like that. And at this point, if there's any other hard pieces of paint, I can pick them off. Looks pretty good. And I'll use the wire brush just to, like you're brushing your hair, just get the bristles all nice and straight. And then I like to do this, where I pull the bristles to kind of flatten them out. Now, if you were gonna use this right away to do another paint project, I'm not. I'm gonna sit and wait overnight and let this stuff dry. But if you were gonna do another one right now, the trick that I use, and again, do this outside. I'm only doing it inside because this floor is getting covered with carpet. I'll basically just hit this on my shoe. And make sure when you do that, I'm curling my toes in so I'm not hitting my toes. And that'll spray any water out that's left in the brush. And again, then I just pull all the bristles so that the brush is flat. Give it a nice little mohawk. And then I'll set it down somewhere flat so that I'm not resting anything on those bristles. And we'll just leave it. A lot of times I'll do it like this. Like that, I'll just leave it right on the paint can that I'm gonna use tomorrow. And that'll let the air get to it. That's it. That's how I clean a brush. It's pretty simple. So hope you enjoyed this. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. Leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think. All right. Have a great day.